Breaking news, a second impeachment trial will be held for President Donald Trump. This after the House voted to impeach him for the second time on insurrection charges. This vote comes 1 week after the chaos at the Capitol. 12 News reporter Sheena Lasciuto joins us now live in studio with the breaking details. Sheena?
Well, Mike, Shannon, it's been a week since the crowd took over that building, and that's really what the big focus of the conversation was leading up to the historic vote. Even before the hearings, Republicans have compared the reaction to this violent demonstration to those we saw in the summer, and we heard that all again today. Lawmakers also focused on the language President Trump uses, and if you look at the speech he gave supporters before that march, the president says things like, "Show strength because you'll, quote, never take back our country with weakness." However, he also said he knows people will march, quote, peacefully and patriotically to the Capitol.
I'm so disappointed and angry by the president's behavior, by the words he said, inciting a mob to basically attack Congress, one of the cornerstones of our democracy, part of our democracy, and he betrayed his oath of office. The president needs to go.
I just don't even know why there aren't more uprisings all over the country, and maybe there will be. Or, sadly, the domestic enemies of our voting system and honoring our Constitution are right at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue with their allies in Congress of the United States. We were called enemies of the state. Those are all quotes from our speaker. Now, on our side, we didn't take those to be impeachable because we didn't believe she surely meant that. But by the Democrats taking this action, you're telling me, no, when we say those, we actually mean to incite violence. That's what this action is saying.
Now, it's important to note this. The House is controlled by Democrats, but what sets this hearing apart is a handful of Republicans voted in favor of impeaching the president. Now, we are told the president will be taping a comment sometime tonight. We'll keep you updated on that. I'm Sheena Lasciuto, 12 News.
We continue tracking breaking news out of Washington, where the House has voted to impeach President Donald Trump on insurrection charges.
This vote comes exactly 1 week after the deadly violence at the U.S. Capitol, those riots inspiring the latest articles of impeachment. 12 News reporter Sheena Lasciuto is live in studio with the breaking details. Sheena?
Well, Mike, Kim, we've talked a lot about what led up to this, but now let's talk about what happens next. And first, let's talk about tonight. And this is a picture you've probably seen before. We are hearing reports that the House Speaker, Nancy Pelosi, is going to be giving a speech from that podium that was initially stolen during the demonstration last week. We will have updates on that once it happens, of course. But before the historic vote, lawmakers talked a lot about what exactly it represents.
A mob desecrated our Capitol, killed the police officer, and attempted to overthrow our government on the orders of the President of the United States. Immediate impeachment is our duty under a Constitution that compels us to defend against enemies, foreign and domestic.
This impeachment attempt is dangerous for our country and has far-reaching implications for our future. And with that, Madam Speaker, I yield back.
Yesterday, the President said again he did nothing wrong. This man is dangerous. He has defied the Constitution. He's incited sedition, and he must be removed. We all took a pledge on January 3rd to uphold the Constitution. We must honor that oath. We must vote yes on this article of impeachment.
Sessions this week, we've set some dangerous new precedents that will haunt us for years to come. Yesterday, we redefined intemperate speech.
Now, of course, there is a lot to get through and break down. I will have another live report coming up here at 6 o'clock, and we'll also talk more about what happens next in D.C. I'm Sheena Lasciuto, 12 News.